Hello and welcome to Let's Play Project Zomboid, episode 25. With FBI Special Agent Fox Mulder on his 31st day of surviving a zombie apocalypse in Kentucky. Yesterday, we went on a road trip into the walker-infested countryside south of Riverside. We spent the night in a farmhouse off the road about halfway between Riverside and Rosewood. It's now 5:50 a.m. I think I'm going to go ahead and wake up, loot this farmhouse, and then get out of here. So that's a beige curtain on the window. Actually, no, it's not. It's just a regular curtain. I want a beige curtain. I'm gonna carefully go through this farmhouse one more time. Eat some ham for breakfast from the backpack. I'm going to go ahead and take the cereal, fruit jam, and maple syrup from the cabinet here. I'm going to go ahead and refill my regular water bottle as well as the whiskey bottle with some residual water from the sink here. Back in the master bedroom, I'm just going to disassemble this double bed for EXP. Maybe take a couple of nails. I don't want to take any boards though. Alright, so we're done with this farmhouse now. Go ahead and walk outside. There's a pretty big fenced-in area in the backyard. There's this little garden shed that I couldn't get in yesterday, and it was getting dark, so I didn't even try. But I'll go ahead and smash the window, remove the glass, and we'll see what we got in here. Huh, a full gas can. That's pretty good. I'm going to take that. Some metalworking type stuff, a poor condition hand axe, box of nails, and some duct tape. Normally I would take the box of nails, but I am on a road trip and space is limited in the Jeep. Eat the rest of that leftover ham. go ahead and get back on the road. I would like to see what's at the end of this driveway. And it turns out that it just ends. So I'm gonna head back towards the little town that we found yesterday called Phallus Lake. And we'll see if we can find anything cool there to loot. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way to Rosewood today, because it is pretty far. But the purpose of this trip is just to kind of chart out the roads on the way to Rosewood. Oops. Gotta be careful pulling the map up while you're driving. There's a pretty funny glitch in this game where... Oops. I just ran into a tree. Luckily not at very high speed. But it damaged the hood of the Jeep a little bit. Anyways, there's a pretty funny glitch in the game where if you're driving and you start loading a weapon, like a gun, if you start loading a magazine or loading a revolver or loading shotgun shells into a shotgun, the process of reloading will start and you'll be completely unable to interrupt it. And your car will just continue driving at the same speed and heading the entire time. And if you're going 70 miles an hour in a straight line, then you better hope that there's nothing in front of you until that animation finishes. Kind of a similar thing happened while I was pulling up the map. Jeez. Maybe it was the Kentucky bourbon that I had last night in the farmhouse, because my driving today is not really up to par. Okay, so I'm here in Phallus Lake, and there are a lot of zombies around. Looks like a tool store. Some kind of small shopping center. Farming and rural supply. I would like to get out and check out this town a little bit, but we're going to be really careful because there's a lot of Zeds around. This is kind of one of the things that's annoying about Project Zomboid is if you try to go anywhere cool, it's just going to be completely covered in zombies, and it's gonna like border on impracticality actually exploring it. But you know, I guess we're in a zombie apocalypse, so that kind of thing is to be expected. I just want to explore the little town. Jeez. If I was truly an elite level player, I would just like sneak around and kite all these zombies and, you know, hide from them and stuff, but whatever. Might have possibly lost them behind that big building there. It does kind of remind me that one greater objective that I need to have in this game is to level up my sneak and Lightfoot skills. And since skills are leveled by doing them, and since there are no skill books for those two skills, I'm just gonna have to sneak around a lot and level up by doing. So I'm in this farming supply store. On the metal racks in the back of the store, there's a bunch of seeds. So I know I already have cabbage seeds. I'm not sure about broccoli seeds. I'll take the broccoli seeds and the potato seeds. Radishes are not worth growing because they provide like -1 hunger and, you know, 0.1 calories. They're basically useless. Tomato and strawberry are pretty good. I'll take those. Take more potato seeds as well. There's wooden crates full of fertilizer. Carrot seeds. I'll go ahead and take the carrots as well. Tomatoes, potatoes, cabbage. The seed packets only weigh 0.1, so I might as well grab a bunch. The watering can, that's a pretty good find. I'll take the watering can. Some bleach. Fertilizer, fertilizer, gravel, gravel. Some more shelves. Is there going to be anything cool on the shelves? Here's zombies. They're outside and they don't see me. So I'm just going to keep on sneaking. Man, there are a ton of seeds in here. This is like more seeds than you would ever really need to use in the game. Got a storeroom here with a ton of wooden crates. Crowbar, screwdriver, wood glue. The store has pretty decent loot in it. Unfortunately, I can't really take a lot of the stuff with me in the Jeep. Let's see what's in this door. A bathroom. Okay, well, we got Zeds coming in, breaking a window in the front of the store. This is a situation where extreme care is required because if I get backed into a corner, fighting indoors in this game with no line of retreat is extremely ill-advised. Gotta be careful not to get overly exerted or attract a ton of Zeds. Sounds like I'm making a ton of noise, which I probably am. Getting a little hungry. I'll go ahead and eat half of the other ham that I packed on the trip. Checking out this little outbuilding next to the farming supply store. It's got some spare tires, some fertilizer, and some gravel bags in crates. There's a lot of wooden crates here, and I've been trying to successfully pick up a wooden crate to take home. So I think I'm going to keep on trying to pick up crates until I can pick one up and take it home with me. There's just a ton, so many seeds. I guess it makes sense because, you know, in real life, a farming supply store would have way more seeds than you could ever use. I opened up the door to the little office, and there was a Zed inside, and it startled me. Okay, so there is some sort of barred off, like, gun area to this store. There's a steel security door that's locked, and then there's this, like, metal security grate down, completely covering it. So I'm gonna need to come back here at some point with the sledgehammer, most likely. Also, this place has a ton of watering cans. Watering cans are one of the best water storage things in the game, and as you can imagine, they're extremely useful for watering your crops. So I love to collect watering cans in Zomboid. Finding a watering can in this game actually provides legitimate happiness. I'm not even kidding. Actual dopamine gets released in my brain when I find a watering can. Okay. There's a lot of trees around, a lot of poor visibility. Some blind corners, so I need to watch myself. It would be pretty tragic if I lost my playthrough due to a dumb mistake. Ooh, and I just leveled up sneaking. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I did want to head home and actually get back to base. Before it gets extremely dark. It's 2:10 p.m. right now, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here in Fallas Lake. By the way, that's spelled Fallas. I think it's pronounced phallus. That might sound like something else, but I promise you it's spelled Fallas, Fallas, lake. That may or may not be an intentional pun created by the makers of Project Zomboid. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to pick up one of these wooden crates, and then we'll get in the Jeep and head on out of here. Try to pick up the crate. I did it. I picked it up. I now have a crate in my arms, even though you can't see it. Go ahead and put my crate in the front seat of the Jeep. And you know what, now that I think about it, since I already committed to storing something in the front seat, I might as well fill the front seat. What am I going to fill it with? I think I'm going to fill it with more watering cans. But first, I'm going to check out this pretty nice looking red Chevalier Dart. Oh, the engine quality is terrible. So, never mind. Going back in the ag supply store here, and I'm going to just grab seeds, watering cans, just all of it is going to get grabbed. Carrots, yep. Potato seeds, you bet. Cabbage seeds, you bet. Bleach, nah, I don't want any of that right now. Carrots, strawberries, yep. Strawberry, carrot, cabbage, broccoli, take it all. Seed packets only weigh 0.1. Carrot, cabbage, broccoli, take it. There's also an item that I've found here called the garden spray can. And what that's used for is applying crop treatments to your crops. So if your crops get a disease or they get bug infestations, you can, if you have the recipes by reading the magazines, you can actually mix up cures to the crop diseases and the bugs and spray them right on using those garden spray cans. I've never bothered with that because crop diseases aren't really that big of a deal. There's one that will basically kill your crops, but that's pretty rare. And the others just have slightly annoying effects, like making it mature slower or making it require more water. So it's not exactly devastating. It's just kind of annoying. So I tend to not really mess with crop cures. Grab this wood glue. Alright, that's enough yapping. It's enough yapping, enough looting. It's time to go home. I don't want to be in Phallus Lake anymore. What I will do is mark on the map. Okay. This is going to be called Farm Store. Okay. While I'm here, I might as well drive around just a little bit and uncover more of the town, so I can at least have it on the mini-map. It is fun driving the Jeep all around yards and off-road. Oops. Well, that was not the best. Backing up into all those zombies almost assuredly damaged the trunk of the Jeep even more than it already is. It's not smart. It's not recommended. But sometimes in this game you have to do drastic things to keep from getting zombed. I have no regrets. As long as I walk away from Phallus Lake without getting bit, I have no regrets. There are just so many zombies. Why are there so many? I think that was the way home. Yeah, it was. So now my objective is to get home to the new base, the one in the woods, as quickly as I can. So I'm going to set the cruise for, we'll say 45. And you would think that if distances in this game made any sense, that driving the Jeep for 1 in-game hour at 45 miles an hour would easily get me across the map, but I have a feeling that it's going to take like 3 hours in-game time to get back. Okay, so I'm back at the driveway where I spent the night last night, so I'm just gonna head on past. I'll even speed up to 50. I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for trashing up this Jeep, but I'm gonna justify it to myself. I'm gonna rationalize it in my head. I didn't intentionally wreck the Jeep. I've just been a little less careful with not hitting zombies than I probably should have. I don't know if you can hear, but the music is like stuttering. It's probably because the game is dynamically loading in zombies and map areas and map chunks. It's causing the music to glitch out. Alright. I'm back on the squiggly road to the south of Riverside. I do have to be on the lookout for car wrecks. I know there's a couple of ambulance pileups on this road. Should I take the time to tow this thing out of the way? Yeah, I guess I might as well. Making the roads safe for navigation, one wreck at a time. Oops. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about that wreck popping up in front of me ever again. It will be on the side of the road, though. And we'll go ahead and get on back. Maybe next time I'll tow the ambulance and the utility van out of the way. So is it faster to get home that way or that way? I think I'm gonna go this way. Just to take the road less traveled. Oops, oops, oops. The map got me again. I really don't learn my lessons in this game. Okay, new rule. I'm just never gonna bring up the map again while the vehicle is moving. See if I actually stick to that. Alright, so now I'm back by that vacant house and the 2 trailers that I explored a couple of days back. And I'm coming up on the house in the woods, the cabin in the woods. Should be there in just a couple minutes. There's a lot of zombos around because I think the house alarm that was in that barn drew them from everywhere. Drew them from points unknown. So I'm just gonna clean up these 2 zombos that are close by. I do not want these zombos following me to the cabin. Not ideal. It's been a little while since I was here, so I need to be on the lookout for any zombos that might have wandered in. Do a quick look around. Not seeing any. See how badly I've messed up this Jeep. Ooh. Oh no. The hood is in 0 condition. 0% condition. Oh, that sucks. That kind of means that the Jeep is not usable anymore, and I'll explain why. You can think of the hood as armor. You can think of the hood as armor for your engine. If you hit stuff with the front of the car, the hood will take damage, and the engine will take 0 damage. But once the hood is reduced to 0% condition, then the actual engine itself starts taking hits from anything that you bump into at the front of the car. And as I'm sure you can imagine, the engine taking damage will quickly make it so the vehicle doesn't work. It is possible to replace the hood with another hood gotten from another car. In fact, that's pretty easy to do, but I need mechanic skill for that. And I'm still at level 0 of mechanics. At one point we were grinding mechanics every day, but I haven't been doing that in a little while. So long story short, I don't think I can take the Jeep out on runs anymore until I fix the hood. I'm going to take this crate that I found in Phallus Lake and put it in my little weapon closet here. Cool. I'm going to do my best to put some stuff away, but it's quickly getting dark and, you know, getting dark, too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Can't really organize your base very well when it's pitch black. So it's going to have to wait until the morning. I'm going to take my 4 watering cans that I found in Phallus Lake and put them on the ground so that they fill up next time it rains. Should have looked around to make sure there's no biters out here. Making a beeline to the front door. Okay, looks like it's clear. I'll go ahead and quickly stash the dry food that I have. Honey, popcorn, maple syrup, fruit jam, cereal, chips. Got a couple of cans. Alright, it's now officially too dark to see. I'm going to head up to bed. I'm going to take a look at the map and the stats. Weight 91 kilos. Favorite weapon, crowbar. Killed 924 zombos, and I've survived 1 month and 1 day. The game is now counting in months and days. So I'm going to start approximating every month is 30 days. I think that's how the game calculates it, but I'll say that I've survived 31 days. I think this was the start of the 31st day. Go ahead and take a look at the map. So I got about halfway to Rosewood and explored a little bit of Phallus Lake. Here I am at my new base. Go ahead and drift off to sleep. Agent Mulder wakes up at 4 a.m. And that's going to wrap it up. Peace.